Good morning. Today I'm off to meet the Mapmaster and it's my first time driving my little Proton Putra, Proton Coupe 1.8. Mapmaster's already phoned me to say he went to one charging station and that didn't work, and then he went to Tamworth because he knew that they were building like an all-new charging forecourt last time he was there, and he thought, well, they'll have built that by now and I'll be able to charge there. Well, they still haven't built that, so he's now driving around panicking, trying to get some charge in his car so that he can meet me at Gaydon, and that means I've got loads of time, so I'm going to get a car wash on my Putra. I'm going to wash my Putra. There's a little car dealer here by the car wash, and as I was filming my little intro, the guy that obviously runs the place ran right up to me. I can help you, obviously to see why I was filming. Always a good sign, isn't it, when you got a second-hand car place? Super paranoid about being filmed. Says it all. Anyway, we're on the road. Unlike Mapmaster, hang on, there's one here. It's not the Mapmaster, but that Taycan's obviously managed to find some charge. So today I am going to the British Motor Museum at Gaydon to have a bit of a planning meeting with the Mapmaster. We'll have some lunch, we'll have a coffee, and we're going to work out what our next big challenge is going to be. I thought I'd use the Proton today because none of my other cars have got MOTs. We're in the Putra. It's a 1.8, obviously it's got a manual gearbox, it's got Recaro seats, it's actually a lovely little thing. It's quite a noisy little cabin, but then I'd expect that from a Proton, to be totally honest. But it drives very well indeed, 72,000 miles only, 2 owners only, just generally a nice car. So I'll show you this car in more detail when we get to Gaydon. I need to put some fuel in, and Luke, my mechanic, has requested that I put high quality fuel in it, so I will oblige. And then we'll go see if the Mapmaster has managed to actually get to Gaydon. Should we test the sunroof? What do you think? Is the sunroof going to be working? Oh, wrong button. Hey, I had you there, didn't I? I pressed the wrong button. Is it the Vauxhall that's making all of this noise? Yes, it is. I think his exhaust pipe must have fallen off. Right, sunroof's open. Tell you what, this car handles beautifully. Oh no, it was the Fiesta. The Vauxhall's gone on ahead. It was the Fiesta making all the noise. Right, let's drive through this roadworks. It's good to be back in Britain. Told me not to brake it until he's had a chance to go through it and do a cam belt. So I'm not going to be ragging it around today. Yes, Proton! I'll get some petrol here because I think I can get premium. As I said, Luke's told me to put in good quality petrol. And I don't know when this fuel was last put in it. Low mileage car that hasn't been used much. I mean, the fuel that's in the car could be quite old, so we'll top it up. Let's see what side the thingy's on. Oh, it's that side. Right, we can get Supreme 99. Isn't this a Tesco brand? Esso. Right, let's get some Supreme 99. Let's play a game of read the headlines. Woke RAF is running out of gun pilots. Brilliant. The UK military is just like completely useless, isn't it? Because, yeah, we're just woke these days. Look at that, 3 keys. Whoa! That is amazing! Did you see that? I took the key out of the ignition and the sunroof closed automatically. What a great feature! Oh, what a car! I love it. Wallet, phone, testicles, spectacles, wallet and watch. Taycan in my rear view mirror. That's quite funny. So, with all his messing around and all my messing around, I ended up overtaking him on the motorway. So, that is... so he couldn't charge. He ended up charging at Shirley because he couldn't charge at Tamworth. I went to the first petrol station I saw. In fact, I didn't. I drove past about 4 petrol stations because I knew that it was going to be fine. Can't be doing with this electric car business. I really can't. What is the point? It took me longer to wait for my coffee than it did to put petrol in this car. And this car is what, 1999? So it's 26 years old. Driving a 26-year-old car is worth about 1,500 quid, and there is nothing wrong with it. I would drive this car to Benidorm. Oh look, he's very fast, look at that, there he goes, flying past me. Isn't he so fast? Aren't we all impressed? One word, Lee, depreciation. One word. Oh, 2 words, recall. Depreciation and recall. 2 words most closely associated with £100,000 worth of Porsche Taycan. I'm going to give him a little bump.
No! No! Back it off! Back it off! What's he doing? What is he doing to my car?
Just giving it a little kiss.
This is... You're doing a Jeremy Clarkson. Hammond!
Well, we're at Gaydon, so my car's probably gay for your car, so we're just having a little kiss.
Kissing each other. Oh. Good grief. That's taken more price off the car.
I know, right? It's been in an accident now.
Been in an accident. Geoff, my car's bringing it in.
Mate, we haven't seen you for ages.
Yeah. When did we see each other last?
It's
It's got to be Jeremy Clarkson's pub, hasn't it?
Yeah, it probably was actually, wasn't it?
That was October.
Was it?
Was it
been as long as that? You've grown a beard.
I have grown a beard.
Nice.
Yeah, it's while I was charging.
And here he is, look, we found the Macmaster in his Porsche Taycan, Proton Coupe, British Motoring Museum.
Can we get in on the intro? Can we get in on the intro?
So today we are going to the British Motor Museum and we're going to have a walk around, eat some food. I'll educate you on cars and stuff.
Yeah.
And then we're going to make a plan for what we're going to do for our next adventure.
Yeah, I need a trip.
Yeah, definitely need a trip.
I need a trip.
This is
My car's been in an accident.
I know, 3 accidents.
Three accidents.
I saw it, yeah.
Yeah, 3 accidents.
Actually, my front bumper could do with paint. I'm going to claim on you. Have you been involved in an accident that wasn't your fault? It kind of was my fault.
Did you buy an electric car?
Yeah, it's all coming. It's all coming. Right, let's go inside because it's freezing cold.
It is. Vinyl roofs. They didn't work really because we had hot summers back in the 70s.
It'll just peel off.
It just was boiling.
Back when there's, we had normal weather.
Yeah, no air conditioning, black leather inside with a black roof in the 70s, which was the hottest weather. It didn't work.
You just made an oven. Yeah. Right, how's he going to get on with that speed bump? It's quite a brutal one. Oof. Oh, he's grounding out. He's grounding out. He's grounding out.
I always last.
Thought you might have wiped out your battery on that speed bump, actually.
I had to raise the suspension up there. You see, do you want to watch this? What?
Yeah, go on.
I press this button here.
Yeah.
Listen. You see that?
Yeah, it's gone up. You're basically a Range Rover now.
Yeah.
Wow. Press it down again.
Right, then go down.
Yeah, there she goes.
Floor.
Yeah, put it on the floor.
Put it on sports mode. That's right down now.
Oh yeah, look at that. That looks sporty. Yeah. All right, stop showing off now.
That took a load of battery there, that. So I'm going to park up and then we're going to eat.
Yes, that's good. Right, the Proton. I need some mats for it. I need some nice original with sirens everywhere in the UK. Honestly, never had this problem filming abroad. The sound of sirens. Right, I need to get some proper mats because I've just had a valet, and the seats need a real good clean because obviously I don't know whether this is mud or what, but I'd like to get a real good valet on it. Stitched Recaro, look at that. So it is just a nice little car. I haven't looked in the boot yet, actually. Let me have a look in the boot and see how big the boot is and see if we could get 4 suitcases in there. Oh yeah, plenty of space in there. That's a huge boot. You could definitely go on holiday with a Proton Putra. So that's what I think we'll do. Yeah, I like it. We'll drive this one down to Monaco. Why not? It'd be the rarest car in Monaco, wouldn't it? I reckon that'd work a treat. Fresh set of tyres, maybe tidy up some of the paintwork before we go. Straight to Monaco. If you look closely, that's where it hit your car. That smooth bit there.
A smooth?
Yeah, quick, get onto your insurance. What's the time now? The time now is 2 o'clock. What time are we leaving? 3 o'clock.
You're going to need 2 hours.
Yeah, go on then, 2 hours. Card step, there you go. How do you even do it? 260.
That it?
That gives us till 4 o'clock. Thanks, Dad. I had to get Dad to pay for my parking.
Oh, well, I will do if it works.
Because it's card payments only. Why is that not activating? Press green. There you go. Because
I'm Mr. Digital.
you are, right? And look, I'll show you how old-fashioned I am. Not only did I turn up in a car from...
doesn't take... So what if you don't have a card?
1999.
What if you don't have a card and you don't have an app?
Well, that's me right now, because I refuse to put apps on my phone, so I can't pay for parking, so I'll just get a
why
parking
not?
ticket.
Why can you not
Payment
pay?
approved, please wait. Why is it not printing me anything?
Just got to print your ticket in a minute. Patience. It's
Printing ticket.
There you go.
Card payments only. Get fecked. Hate all this. Turn up. Got to put an app on your phone. Got to connect your phone to your watch. Got to connect your watch to the chip that they've put in the side of your head.
I'm going to have a chip in my head.
Connect that to your digital bank account and
I
your
like
digital ID. You like chips? It's the wrong sort of fish and chips.
I like fish and chips.
Brilliant.
I'm taking you for dinner.
Right. So the oldest pub in Stratford is called the Garrick. Which has been here since like 1656 or something like that.
Okay.
I don't know whether the food's any good.
Card payments only.
Yep. they only take payments in shekels and pieces of silver. Right, I don't know which key locks the car because I haven't yet locked my car.
What's that, a key?
Yeah, I know. Do you remember those?
That's mad.
Oh, that didn't work. Yeah, locked. Did that lock the other side? I better check. I've never.
I wouldn't worry, Geoff. I'm going to say it's pretty safe.
Look, that's a rarer car than yours. It's funny, isn't it?
It's just wrong, isn't it?
Yeah. So there's 10 of these left, and probably none of them in that colour, and probably none of them as low mileage. So
what is this spoiler doing though?
That's from an aerodynamics. It does a lot, look.
Look at the size of your wheels compared to...
What are they? They are 14, I think.
And what are mine?
Hang on a minute. Mine are 185 60 14. And yours are... I tell you what, when we sit down at the pub, we're going to do a tyre price comparison. I bet. How much is a set of tyres for your car? Getting on for £1,000?
About £1,000, yeah.
Yeah. I mean, people are going to be like, Geoff, you guys discuss this every time, but it's a talking point, isn't it?
My tyres are almost as expensive as your car.
Yeah, exactly. And I reckon, what are these? What did I say they were? 185 60 14. I bet I can get a set of good tyres for this for like 180 quid. I bet I can buy a whole set of tyres for the price of one of your tyres. There's a challenge.
What would your tyres, a set of tyres be then?
A full set of 4 tyres?
Yeah.
I think I can get a full set for 180 quid. All
Really?
4. Yeah.
That's nuts. 180 quid. How many days lease is that on my car?
Right, I can have a look. I just checked, right? If I want budget tyres,
Yeah.
right, I can get a whole set all four for £120.
120
And if
quid.
I want Toyos, which are decent tyres,
Yeah.
180 quid for all four.
That's mad.
It's crazy, isn't it?
I think 2 of my tyres, my rear tyres, I think it was nearly about 500-600 quid.
Yeah, I don't think you can get one tyre for yours for 200 quid. So
mad.
I get change from 200 quid for all four of my tyres, and you don't even get a whole tyre for that. I mean, granted, your car was £120,000.
I tell you what, I'm taking my tyres off before I give it back. I'm selling them separately.
Mr. Davey, I appreciate you delivered your car back, but can we have the wheels as well, please? These are Proton wheels.
I'm making sure. Do you know what? They asked me to service the car at Porsche Leeds. It's do a service,
Yeah.
which is 750 quid.
Yeah.
Yeah, I
They
took
change
it
your
in.
oil.
Well, I took it in and they went, this is clear, that's all right, that's fine. Underneath the battery compartment's fine. Plugged it in, everything's good. So he said, oh, you need a service. I'm thinking, well, what are you actually doing? Why would I pay 750 quid for a car that's going back in October?
So all they're going to do is check your discs and pads.
Which they've done.
And check your washer fluid.
Which they've done.
So what's the 750 quid for?
They'll say that it's to plug it into the
Yeah.
computer and give it a full diagnostics check, which they've done anyway. I'm not paying 750 quid for a service.
That's ludicrous, isn't it?
On
That
the
is
car,
ludicrous.
There's nothing to look at.
No, there's not. Anyway, so where are we going? We're going to the Garrick pub, which is the oldest pub in Stratford.
Going to the oldest pub in Stratford, I think. I'm just looking now to see what it's like, and
I'd laugh if it was just rubbish.
it is open. The kitchen closes at 9.
Yeah.
And it's the Garrick pub. It's a timber frame building that dates back to the 1400s, and it's gone through the plagues.
A recent pandemic.
Struggled a little bit during the pandemic.
Survived the plague and was shut down in the pandemic. Love it.
It's our rich history includes plagues, fires and priest holes. Potentially one of the oldest pubs in Stratford upon Avon. Many former occupants are believed to still visit from the other side.
Excellent, so it's haunted as well. All right, and if you're just tuning into this video, because this is a fresh video, you got to appreciate we've been filming all morning and making dad jokes and innuendo. So if it seems like it's gone sideways pretty early on in the video, it's because we've been together all day. Right, sun's coming out. Come on, it's freezing cold, isn't it? Hey, Volvo, love it. Yes, good old Volvo, D5 as well. Right.
Onwards, my friends.
Let's leave the cars here and see which one's caught fire by the time we get back.
Both, because we need to set yours on fire.
I insured it this morning and we're all right then. Is a pub let me do a voiceover voice for you. The Garrick Inn is a pub in Stratford-upon-Avon, England, located on the High Street next to Harvard House. It is reputedly the oldest pub in town. The precise date of construction is not known, however it's considered to be 1596, with parts dating back to the 14th century, making it one of the oldest buildings in Stratford-upon-Avon. It is thought that a bout of plague may have started within the original inn in 1564, after the weaver's apprentice, Oliver Gunn, died of the disease there. So there you go. Let's go and get some plague. Right, so I've now left the McMaster and I'm trying to get home. It is 4:20. It's not even like it's rush hour and I can't get out of Stratford. The sky hasn't lifted all day. We've had this weird grey murk, and that's strange because there were planes painting lines across the sky. All of yesterday, when we were at a pub in shorts and t-shirt when it was 18 degrees, we were just watching the sky get painted, and yet that's a conspiracy theory. If that's a conspiracy theory, can you explain why yesterday we watched the sun get blocked out by lines from planes, and today the sun is blocked out completely, and it's 10 degrees cooler? Someone explain that to me. Cool. So, not going anywhere. There's so many pedestrian traffic lights in Stratford that when you do get moving, then a traffic light changes and then you have to stop because someone's crossing the road. And it just slows down the flow of traffic completely. I mean, I've been sat here for 1.5 minutes now. So, cool. I'm so glad I no longer have to commute out this way. I used to have to drive out here almost every day and leave at 5 o'clock. Spend your whole life not even in your own car, just staring at a car in front of you. It's not even an interesting one. It's Geoff's Toyota Yaris, number plate's JFZ. Oh, man. Oh, I don't think the clutch is great on this car. Also, I feel like the clutch, it's weird. It's like my legs are long enough for the brake and the accelerator, but my leg isn't quite long enough for the clutch. So I'm finding it tricky to get comfortable because my leg has to be like fully extended to get the clutch in. So I'd move closer to the steering wheel, but then I'm too close for the accelerator and the brake. I feel like this car would be better as an automatic because of that. Anyway, we've just gone 100 yards in a 2.5 minute clip. Awesome. So, other observations about my Proton whilst we sit not moving in traffic. I do need to buy some really nice mats for it. The handling is really nice and crisp. On full lock, I've got a noise that I would say was a broken spring, but it might not be a broken spring. It's only very slight. Temperature doesn't fluctuate at all. It was absolutely fine on the motorway. Might have at one point seen a slightly higher speed, and it was fine. It's a little bit road noisy, but then again, it's not exactly like I'm driving a Rolls Royce, so I would expect it to be a bit road noisy. Equipment levels are fine. I've got a heater that seems to work. My blowers work really well. The clock is nice and easy to use. In fact, I'm going to set the clock now. Yep, that's easy to do. And the air conditioning works really well. Sunroof works. This traffic is insane. Go on then. What? Like, why am I letting you out? We're all been back in England a week. Cool. Yeah, it's just the clutch position is annoying me because, like I said, and there's no footrest on the left side, so there's nowhere. I feel like there should be a rest down there to put my left foot when it's not on the clutch. I think this car needs a clutch. I think that's part of the problem. Either that or the cable's getting pretty loose. So, slightly worrying that it might need a clutch when I've got to sit in a lot of traffic to get back home. But, I mean, a clutch on this is going to be a relatively easy thing because it's just Mitsubishi bits. So it's not like it's going to be hard to do. I don't really want to not make it home. I like the look of those Hyundais. The new Santa Fe is a great looking thing. Right, we've gone half a mile in 5 whole minutes. (26 minutes past 4). It's not even like 5 o'clock rush hour, and I can't move. I hate that. Like traffic needs to flow. You've got to be flowing. Otherwise, you're just getting wound up, and it just seems like there's no interest in traffic flowing anymore, is there? No one's ever bothered about getting the traffic moving. The light's on green up ahead now, and no one can go anywhere. Let's see if there's another route. Proton! It's a joy to drive! Oh, I just remembered that Luke said don't rag it. If I break it, he'll just have to fix it. I'm stuck behind a Royal Mail van now. Just had such a fun little blast back there. Almost made up for the fact that it took me half an hour to get out of Stratford. Nearly said Stourbridge then. Probably would have taken half an hour to get out of Stourbridge as well. What a car. I really like it. It's just the positioning of the clutch is really strange. I do think it needs a clutch. But if I can get past this electric van, it's such a sweet little car. Handling is sublime. You can feel that the chassis is just sorted. Never expect that from a Proton, but then they worked with Lotus, didn't they? It's a whole heap of fun. Hopefully this van's going to pull into this petrol station. Even though it's electric, maybe he wants to go and get a snack. Maybe he wants a Snickers. And then he'll move out there. Oh my gosh, I am correct. He's off. Right, let's have second gear. I know this road really well. I used to drive it all the time. Go on, son, off you go. Right, my time to shine. It's only 130 horsepower. Stay there, stay there. Yep, you're not pulling out. Brakes are great. Such a fun little car. Yes! It's so compliant. It just does what you want it to do. Steering feels great, brakes feel great, engine's lovely. Tiny little wheels, tiny little tyres. Yeah. Even though there's quite a lot of suspension height, you know, it looks like it sits high. It hugs the road really well. It's a lot of fun. Yeah, what a good little car. Really, really nice handling car. Stuck behind a van again now. I love the way it goes around corners. Yep, and my aircon's really good, and I've got a sunroof, and I've got, like, it's all basic inside, indicators over here. Lights over there as well, windscreen wiper on the left. Everything is easy access. 12 volt charging point works. Automatic down on the electric windows. What's not to like? Such a cool car. Here we go. $7,000 RPM. It's a great little engine. Come on! Yes! Oh! I'm driving a Proton! Oh, I love it! What a great little car! Yeah, really fun. And oddball, like super oddball. I mean, like I said, there's 10 of these left. I don't think this gearbox is any good. It's either the gearbox or the clutch. Oh dear, Luke's gonna kill me if I break this car. Right, let's just get the car home and then we can do the cam belt and stuff, and I can get Luke to have a look and he can tell me whether it's the gearbox that's on the way out or the clutch, because it's one or the other. Something doesn't feel quite right. What a great little car. Have I said that before? The ultimate test of any car is when you get onto a stretch of road that you know really well, like this one. Yes! Yes, Proton! Oh, it's good. Oh, there's a van. Right, the fastest car up this hill was the Saab 9.5 Turbo, the blue one. That thing absolutely flew up the hill. And the slowest car up the hill was the Proton Saga Automatic. But this being a manual gearbox, non-turbo car, in terms of fun, he's right up there with the best of them. Such an underrated platform, the Proton Coupe. Recaro seats. I mean, come on. I love it. Right, not completely sure what this video will end up becoming. The sky has remained consistently grey all day. It's depressing. And Mrs. Geoff has texted me to say I'll be at the pub. So I guess my day is ending up at the pub, where Mrs. Geoff has probably booked some plane tickets. Thanks for watching.